Sends, buses, Auxes. What are they? How do you use them? So I'm just going to show you my process of using sends, buses and Auxes and how it will help you with your mixes and your Logic Pro workflow. Shout out Patback07 for the video idea. Your input and support is appreciated. So first off, we're going to talk about sends. So once you click on sends, you're going to see a whole list of buses. So all you're doing is sending a signal or a group of signals on a bus, on a journey to the Auxes channel. So we're going to click bus 1. That's our send. Now that's created an Auxes channel. Now the reason why you do this is because on that Auxes channel, I can treat all those vocals or a specific group of instruments or drums or whatever it is in one place, rather than individually putting plugins on each, inserting plugins on each channel, which is going to kill CPU. So if you're struggling for CPU, then this is an ideal way to save some CPU. So with that Auxes channel, we're going to call that reverb. Reverb? No, let's go with reverb. We're going to put a reverb on that, or whatever effects you want to put on there. So now that you've put everything on a bus, you can treat all your vocals as if it was in one space. So if you've got a reverb and it's a hall reverb, all your sounds are going to be in that hall. And this will help to glue your whole mix. All the vocals, your instruments, your drums, you can send a tiny piece or as much as you want to that particular reverb or whatever effects that you're using on that bus, on that Auxes channel. So bus 1, we're going to send all the vocals to the reverb Auxes channel. You can choose how much you want to send simply by just turning a dial. Let's hear it.
Yeah, I'm pretty, but I'm like that. I don't duck, bitch, I fight back. Man, tell him put the dukes up. Or tell him bring my dukes up. Cause I'ma leave it with some.
Profanities.
You better ask about me. I've been nicer than I ever would be. But this.
Let's try this second verse here.
Yeah, I'm pretty, but I'm like, no shit. Shorty's house that they playing with. He said he want his shit back. What bite punk? You wanna get it, gotta get it in blood. Yeah, I'm pretty, but I'm like that. I don't duck, bitch, I fight back. Man, tell him put the dukes up. Or tell him bring my dukes up.
So you can just use the dial to add as much signal that you want to that particular reverb. And that's using sends. So to make things clear, you've got your sends that you're going to send your signal to, and you're using the buses to send the signal to the Auxes channels. So you've got your send, which you put on a bus, which is whatever bus you choose. So choose bus number 1, and then it's going to create an Auxes channel automatically. But if you wanted to change it, it's going to be, so if you want to change it, it's going to be at the top here. You choose your bus and whatever bus that you want to put it on. And that bus is going to be controlled by this Auxes channel fader. So I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, just drop me a comment or hit me up on Insta and I'll break it down for you. The other way that you can use, or that I use buses, is by putting all these vocals or whatever it is onto the bus. So we're going to choose, we're going to highlight all our vocals. We're going to go to stereo out, because if you notice at the moment, stereo out is just this fader here. We don't want to trouble that. So in the stereo out, we're going to choose bus 2, and bus 2 is going to come up with a new Auxes channel here. And this, we can have that as maybe a vocal bus. And on that, now on that Auxes channel, we can process the vocals or whatever it is all in one place. You can put your EQ on there.
Yeah, I'm pretty, but I'm like. Yeah, I'm pretty, but I'm like that. I don't duck, bitch, I fight back.
We can compress all of the vocals on there if you wanted it to just gel and sound as one.
Yeah, I'm pretty, but I'm like that. I don't duck, bitch, I fight back. Man, tell him put the dukes up. Or tell him bring my dukes up. Cause I'ma leave it with some. Nah, fuck that. You better ask about me. I've been nicer than I ever would.
So let me just show you and break down how I use sends, buses and Auxes in my mixes. So I've got this mix here. Okay, so my main vocals, I've got a bit of processing going on there, but the majority of the main vocals are going to an auxiliary channel, which is bus 14. So my main output for all these channels go to bus 14. And on bus 14, I can do all my processing to make it all gel and sound as one. On the vocals, I'm just going to concentrate on the vocals. So on the vocals, you can see I've got different sends. On these sends, I've got the P mix, which is like an overall parallel mix for the mix. And then I've got width for the vocals, some reverb. So I will just got some reverb on there. That's bus number 2. Bus number 5 will be some delays, which is Echo Boy. And then on bus number 1 is some UAD reverb. And then I can send as much signal to them different effects units as I want, and I can control it from here. I can make that unity gain. That's 19.1. So I can just turn up the reverb completely.
Where you wanna go? Yeah, where you wanna go? Where you wanna go? No, where you
Take
wanna
it
go?
off.
Yeah, where you wanna go? Take you there, and I don't know you. Got one chance, and then you're gonna go.
But then you listen to it in context, and then you know how much to put in there. So then on that auxiliary channel, I can do more processing if I need to, or you can if you want. You can also control it by the actual fader. So if I was to turn all those up to unity gain,
Where you wanna go?
and I want to turn it
Yeah,
down by
where you
now,
wanna go? Where you wanna go? No, where you wanna go? Yeah, where you wanna go? Take you there, and I don't know you. Got one chance, and then you're gonna go.
you can do that. So that is, let me take that back down to 19. I'm not going to save that anyway. So let's play it with the music.
Where you wanna go? Yeah, where you wanna go? Where you wanna go? Where you wanna go? Yeah, where you wanna go? Take you there, and I don't know you. Got one chance, and then you're gonna go. Throw your clothes on the bedroom floor. Where you gonna go? Gonna get low, low, low. 1 week later, you're at my door, 'cause I got a plan.
So sends, buses and aux, they're all linked. Best thing to do is just jump in Logic, try it out for yourself, practice, you get used to it. Help me to push this video out to more people who need to see this. I know I say it all the time, but it really does help my channel. And if you've already subscribed, just know that I appreciate you 100%. And I'll see you in the next video.